Hi everybody. Sorry I didn't get a video out to you yesterday. I was cleaning my house a lot yesterday, and by the time I got around to making the video, it was fairly late, and I told Rob, I can't get this video working. I'm trying so hard to get this done, but I can't, and I'm so tired. He goes, stop, just go to bed. He kind of like just told me, you're done. You're not going to do this. So he's a pretty good judge of things like that, so I decided to just go ahead and listen to him on that one. So yesterday was not the greatest day again, and I'm not sure why it's taking me so long to feel good. This is day 7, and I'm still feeling not good. Um, this morning I woke up and I laid in bed and I was doing things on my phone, and suddenly I started dripping sweat all over my body.
Ah, sexy.
And I'm a person who never sweats. So this morning the fact that I was sweating was really incredible. I sweat so much. The sheets were wet, and
Sexy.
I finally got up after that passed, and I thought, wow, that's really strange. Let me just tell you that if you do 1, 2, or maybe even 3 juice fasts, if you think that you've cleared everything out that's really awful from your intestines, you're wrong.
Ah,
Not not sexy. I'm not going to go any further than that, okay? Today was a really hard day. I got up and trudged into the kitchen to make my juice, and I was dragging my feet. You know how you feel after you have a flu, and you're just kind of like, oh my God, you're so like tired. Everything you do is a major effort. I just had to take it slow and easy and just take my time and just breathe. And I just felt like I just got out of the hospital or something. But I also had this clear feeling. I had this feeling like everything had been cleared from my body, my water weight, everything, my intestines, my spirit just felt like purged. I felt cleansed. And so it wasn't a good feeling. As you can see, I'm a lot thinner today than I was at the beginning. Mostly water weight, let me tell you. My cheekbones are more prominent. I have more of a jawline. So, yeah, that's good, but I'm still not feeling good. Usually by day 6, I'm feeling better. This time, it's day 7, and I'm still feeling really wasted. My tongue feels really thickly coated, like just gross. It's white, see? I hate showing you guys stuff like that. It's just horrible. It's like, ugh, I don't like it. I've been in a really bad mood for the last few days. That also might have to do with my PTSD. But usually when I'm detoxing, I'm not in a very good mood. I'm usually very sunny and I can be giddy and giggly, and I am just not. It's like my dark side has come out, and I'm just like, I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to be around people. I want to stay at home. But I know that too will pass. And I know that once I'm done detoxing, I'll feel fine again. Once this coating gets off my tongue and I'm not exhausted all the time anymore. Going through a really difficult struggle this time and trying to stay up, trying to stay happy. And it's hard. It's seriously a challenge. But as you know, in everything I do, I will win. I think this might be the point in a juice fast where someone would get a little bit scared or concerned or maybe just tired of it. And they might get confused if they're a first timer, and they might say, wow, I really don't feel good. I feel like too drained in the morning. I don't think I'm okay. Do not give up. Dizziness and weakness and feeling fatigued and a coated tongue and all kinds of other weird stuff. This is a good sign everything that's happening to you is because your body is cleaning itself out right now. And you're going through kind of a detox stage. And one of the things that you need to know about is that when you're eating the standard American diet, your body is full of probably 3 times as much salt as you're actually supposed to have. What this salt does is causes you to retain water, and this water is retained even in your blood. It makes your blood thin. Your body is such an amazing machine that it learns to accept it and get used to it, and now it makes it the new normal. So probably for a long time, your blood has been thin and full of water, and your body's been full of water, and your body accepts this as normal. But as soon as you completely wipe salt out of your diet, suddenly your body goes, what the hell is going on? Oh my God, you're dehydrated. And so you start to get headaches and dizziness and, all kinds of weird stuff. So we found this out because Rob passed out after he did a juice fast one time. We took him to the ER. He ended up talking to the doctors there and told him that he had been on a juice fast, and this is what they told us. It was really interesting information to learn. So don't give up. Don't give up, because if you get past this stage, right after this, just beyond this, is right when you get that incredible energy. And you're going to love it. And you're never going to get there unless you stick it out through this part of the juice fast. Listen to me giving all of you advice and trying to give you encouragement and strength and hope. And I'm actually the one who needs it right now. I don't feel like stopping the juice fast, but man, I'm really not liking this. I'm wearing my Portlandia scarf, at risk of someone from the show seeing it, um, seeing this video. This is my Portlandia scarf. I was on the show Portlandia as an extra, season 2, episode 2, where they had the allergy parade. And if you look up in the grandstands at the end part of the allergy parade, me and my boyfriend Rob are up in the bleachers behind the parade, and I'm wearing a white hoodie, a white top, and this orange scarf. And it's funny because when I went to the show, I was sitting in the bleachers getting ready. They were getting ready to shoot, and the wardrobe lady came up to me and she goes, oh my God, have you been to wardrobe? And I said, no. And she said, oh my God, we have to get you to wardrobe. Come with me, come with me. And we went to this trailer, and she said, oh, this just won't do. Can you take this jacket off? And I said, well, and she said, okay, keep the jacket on. What we'll do is we'll put this, she grabbed this orange scarf out of costume, and she said, I'll wrap this around. And because there was a logo on the jacket, and she didn't want that, they can't have that on the show. So she put this scarf on me, and afterwards I forgot all about it, and I walked off with the scarf, and I was like, oh crap. So now I have the scarf, and I really like it because it reminds me of when I was on the show. It was a lot of fun to meet everybody on the show, and everybody was really nice, and it was just neat. I had such a very small part in it, but it was kind of cool just to, be there. So, yeah, that was my day on Portlandia. I've been on some other TV too, but I'm not going to talk about that right now. My Breville, I tell you, my last one, I totally screwed it up because I didn't put the juicer together right, and the older Breville, it wasn't as idiot-proof, and basically I didn't put it together well enough. I turned it on and put something through it, and smoke started coming out of the motor because it got like seized up, and the motor was still spinning, so smoke came out of the motor. Well, I put it back together. It worked for a small time, and then it just bit the dust when I tried to put some whole beets through it. I suggest that you cut your beets in quarters because they're very hard. Don't expect your Breville to be like a super juicer. Come on, it has its limits. So I put a whole beet through it, and smoke came out, and that was the last that I ever heard from my dear beloved Breville. And so I bought another one on eBay for $125. It was a really good deal. It was the new Breville Juice Fountain Plus. And what I did with this one was everything was going great, everything was hunky dory, and I ended up dropping the dish that you stick the blade into. I have this unique problem. This never happens when I'm juicing, but when I'm eating food, when I start to get sick, one of the symptoms I have is I'll grab something and I'll just throw it without meaning to. It's just a reflex. It's like I'll just throw it. It was while I was not juice fasting. I was getting kind of sick. Things were happening, going wrong with my body, and that symptom reappeared. And I was dropping things a lot and throwing things a lot. And I just picked it up and I was going to put it on the thing and I just threw it. And it just popped out of my hands and bounced across the kitchen floor. And one part of it chipped off and went flying. Actually, it went into three little pieces. So right around the lip where you would put the top part on that you feed the vegetables through, right on the lip, a piece of it broke off. And when I put that top on, it just barely seals it. If there's another piece that's loose, and if it breaks off, there's going to be a hole in it. Juice is going to shoot through there every time I make it. So I'm really close to having to buy a new Breville, and I don't want to because I just got this one and it's so nice. But I think I'm going to have to get another juicer pretty soon. And I'm nursing this one and just being very careful with it, hoping I don't break off that other little piece. So, in closing, I would like to tell you that it's okay to have a little herbal tea as long as it's decaffeinated. Don't put anything in it. Have some chamomile tea or some rooibos tea. That's spelled Rooibos. It's really good tea. It tastes kind of like coffee and it doesn't have caffeine in it. It's the red rooibos tea. Try that. It's really good, and it's a nice treat when you get tired of drinking juice. Also, you can make juice and put it in those popsicle things that you can freeze in the refrigerator, or you can go to a local health food store and get some frozen juice pops if you want to. Just make sure to check the label, make sure that it's all natural, 100% juice. Just mix it up a little. You don't always have to be so religious about it, you know. All right. So, as always, remember that if I'm doing it, you can do it too. Bye. Oh, P.S. I was reading an article on the internet about pineapple, and it was saying that pineapple has a lot of anti-inflammatories, but most of that is located in the skin of the fruit. So, I read more about on the article, and it said that you should juice pineapple with the skin on wherever possible. My Breville could take care of that just fine. So what I do? I made pineapple for dinner tonight. Nom 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 nom. It was really good. Just a little tip about pineapple from me to you.